Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Talk Miner, and welcome to a video talking about Sonic Forces. Now, before I go into detail in this video, I would just like to let you guys know, yes, the next part of my Sonic Generations Let's Play is coming after this video. I've just had so many video ideas, and this is the final one before the next part. So I have actually had high hopes for Sonic Forces, but there are also some things about Sonic Forces that I already don't like. So today we're not going to be talking about what I think will be good in Sonic Forces. Today I'm going to talk about the things that I either think will be bad or know will be bad in Sonic Forces. Or at least in my opinion anyways. Alright, the first thing is Green Hill Zone is returning. Why is it returning? Just why? Oh, and guess what? Apparently, more zones from other Sonic games are supposed to reappear in this game as well. They said this wasn't Sonic Generations 2. And now the game is even more like Sonic Mania, because not only does Classic Sonic have the drop dash, but it's also a mix of original and returning zones. Which I don't like, because I don't remember exactly who it was, nor do I have a clip of it, but someone said that it's going to be a brand new experience. Really? I wouldn't be exactly calling returning zones a brand new experience. And on top of that, I thought it was cool that Classic Sonic was returning in this game, until I realized he had his own game, Sonic Mania. So yeah, I mean, at one point there was a mistranslation that apparently there was going to be multiple stories for each character in Sonic Forces, but it turned out to be a mistranslation. So I'm really hoping this whole more returning zones things is another mistranslation. Second thing I already don't like about the game is that they kind of changed the way modern Sonic looks when he runs, and not only that, they got rid of the drift. First of all, let's start off with the running animation, because that seems more like the minor issue. The new running animation for when Sonic isn't boosting, or at least in the 2D sections, has his arms moving back and forth. Why though? Even in Sonic Generations, if he's not boosting in a 2D section, his arms are still staying behind him. Not even Classic Sonic does that. Alright, now about the drift. I really don't know why they're getting rid of the drift. In Unleashed, the way it was used in Unleashed in Generations, I like. You got the drift whenever you want, so unlike Colors, the game wasn't telling you when to drift. Because in Colors, you could only drift in certain areas, but in Unleashed in Generations, if you can manage to pull off drift in the right sections, then your reward is getting through the stage quicker. However, the boost has been completely removed from this game. Third thing I want to talk about that I don't like about Sonic Forces already is the returning wisps. Yeah, so if you can't tell, Sonic Forces is having a major problem with originality. So far, it looks like the custom hero is going to be the only one using any other wisp other than just the white wisp, which I would be okay with, because I didn't really like how the wisps return in Sonic Lost World. Like, I have nothing against Sonic Lost World. I think it's an actually good game, but the newer wisps, I was like, eh, and they all had to do with gamepad gimmicks, or at least the new ones. And I thought the old wisps returning were interesting at first, but then when I thought about it, I was like, Sonic Colors came out in 2010, so I'm not really sure why they think that so many years later they should bring them back then. Why not just bring them back in the very next game if you're going to bring them back at all? The fourth and final thing I don't like about Sonic Forces so far is that apparently the custom hero is not going to have voice acting, just grunting noises. I don't know why, but this is just so annoying. I'm not really sure how they're supposed to go in-depth with the story if two of the characters you play as don't even talk. Sure, you have the characters who talk to you throughout the level, or the NPCs I should say, but will they really help with the story without them being in cutscenes? And if the NPCs only show up in the levels and not the cutscenes, then it's gonna be kinda hard for them to go in-depth with the story, in my opinion. So yeah, I may talk about, or I may make a part 2 of Let's Talk Sonic Forces, just to kind of talk about the things I think will be good about the game. But for now, this is it. So I'm not going to label this Let's Talk Sonic Forces Part 1. If I make a Part 2, I'm not even going to change the name of this video, because, you know, I don't want to call it Part 1, and then people get their hopes up for a Part 2. I mean, you know what, this video sucks anyway. Why would anyone get excited over a Part 2? You know what, I'm just gonna stop talking now, because that is it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more Sonic videos like this, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.